It's the game! Welcome, rogues, to the gallery. We're here now, I suppose.
Back in Stardew Valley. It's wonderful to have you all here. I missed you. I love you.
One of the episodes we just posted doesn't have an intro. We just sort of started playing a game.
That sounds like us.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm okay with that.
How could you be okay with something like that? Oh, that's not the button. Sword!
Swards?
Sword! So, you recently watched a movie.
Oh yes, I went and saw Escape from New York. It was
this is
playing
loud.
at the theater. Is it?
Yeah, would you give me that one?
Here you are.
Snake Blitzkin? However his name is supposed to be pronounced.
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm not that great at hearing all the time, and there were no subtitles.
Yeah, so I was kind of perturbed last time I saw a movie that there's no subtitles.
Right?
I don't like that.
It's like they're not being a safety rail. Even if I don't really need it, it's a comfort to have.
There's a lot of times where I just don't. I have no real audio processing issues that I'm aware of. And every now and then I can't quite understand what somebody has said. Either they were too quiet or they said it with an accent and I just don't know what they said. And it's kind of nice to have subtitles just on.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, I definitely have audio processing issues. I can't understand shit if there's any other noises going on.
Yeah, I don't
It
think.
just sucks at work because when we sell things to people, there's usually an icy machine on. And the box office where we sell the tickets, that has a wonderful effect of, just all the sound being tunneled into that corner. So I can hear all of the conversations in the lobby and the concession stand.
I never have my hoe with me.
I always got my hoe ready to hoe right down.
Always ready to hoe.
Always ready to hoe.
It's a powerful way to be.
I mean, I always carried at least 2 condoms with me when I was,
When you were out slutting it up.
when I was out slutting it up. I did. You'd be surprised how often it came in handy.
I always tried to keep your handful on me.
Better
Why
to have
wouldn't
them
you?
and not need them than need them and not have them.
Well, worst case scenario, one of my friends is getting laid, and that's cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've definitely been like, oh yeah, here, I got you.
Yeah.
It's the queer equivalent of tampons.
Yeah, right? Hell, I carry tampons around. I don't need them. They're just hanging out in purse.
Yeah, it's not like they expire.
Yeah. Hook up a girl.
Yeah, I got you, girl. I think just the trans community in general should agree to just carry tampons. That way then women just know we're a safe person to ask if we have tampons.
I'm chill.
That way then you can give a trans person gender euphoria.
Always happy to be a part of a girl moment.
Exactly. I loved it when a girl asked me if I had a tampon on me. I didn't at the time, but it still was nice to be asked.
Hey, maybe you did.
And then I was told later that we had some in the back room.
There's always some somewhere.
Exactly.
Guaranteed. Someone somewhere's got 'em. It's just that 50% of the people on the planet have vaginas, and they do this thing every month.
Yeah.
This thing.
It's weird how taboo it is.
Shouldn't be.
Right? Maybe this is just because, I lived with my mom and sister until I was 5. And then my mom and sisters several other times as a child, because housing was weird. Anyway, I spent a lot of time in all-female houses. thinking I was the only not girl around. Boy, howdy, was I wrong. My voice feels weird today. I don't know how much I've been talking the past several days.
What does it feel like? Is it like squishy or sticky, perhaps?
I don't know.
Is it fuzzy? Does it
kinda
feel fuzzy?
A little
Fluffy.
fuzzy.
Oh.
Not fluffy, fuzzy.
Exciting.
Like radio fuzz.
I see.
I got some interference over here for some reason. I think I'm picking up on another signal.
Or you're tuning someone else's voice, is what you're saying?
Quite possibly. I think someone else was having the exact same conversation and said the exact same series of words, temporarily causing a cross in the broadcast stream.
I don't know that I believe that anyone is as stupid as we are. Maybe just hope.
You know, see, now here's the thing. No matter how smart or stupid you may be, there are others like you.
There will always be a smarter or stupider person.
This is very true. There will always be someone dumber. There will always be someone smarter.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Be kind to yourself.
Ah! Leave the mine! I have like 1 health.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna eat this green algae.
barely made it out of there.
Can I eat a clam? No, I can't eat a clam. Does this make you happy? No, you're not happy when you eat that. Okay.
Good, we do that.
Can you eat void essence, perhaps?
No,
Or quartz?
no.
Let's give it a shot. How about that? Give that a try. Oh, you don't want to eat that. Void essence? Tasty void essence?
Here, go back in that cave.
Okay. Why am I here?
I'm gonna bring you food.
Well, like, I don't have to wait in there.
But I can take this to the tunnel.
We don't have that
Oh, it's out
unlocked.
of order. Right. Okay,
We haven't done that yet. We suck.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, we're only in the first summer. Sorry, I'm in, like, year 5 with my boyfriend, so every time... So, going back and forth between these two is disorientating now.
Oh, so you're cooler than us. Oh, you didn't even keep coming this direction.
No, you're done mining.
Well, what? Only because I'm waiting for you to bring me food.
Oh, right. Well, it's...
You said you were bringing me food. You said to wait in the cave. And then I
because
came out
I
of
thought
the
I
cave.
could get it to you quickly.
I'm selling these old
It's gonna
foods.
sound terrible.
It sounded terrible from here.
My voice feels terrible. So I've taken the last week off of work. I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't talked to anyone other than my boyfriend. So I haven't really been using my voice.
Come on, bring me food. Feed me. Don't put it in the water. Come in here.
There you go. Now it's in your inventory.
You have gifted me food. I eat fried food. Mmm, tasty. I am slightly less dead.
And you are now lucky.
I'm lucky.
Go have fun.
I'm gonna die.
Have fun. Doing so.
I'm gonna have so much fun dying.
It's always
Whoa,
a good...
look how lucky it is in here.
Right?
Oh, there's a bat. He's gonna kill me. Please don't kill me. And bat. Can we, be friends? Do you want a bat hug? I don't know if that, I'll be upside down if you want.
The bat's right side up.
Do you want, yeah, you can be right side up and I'll hang upside down.
It's like telling a switch, you can be the bottom.
Yeah. Telling the reluctant top they don't have to tonight.
Exactly. This is exactly what it is. Also, I delivered a hot pepper to the thing.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I did not know what else to do today, so I've just kind of been wandering in.
Yeah, I had a similar problem, and I came in here, and I had better luck, honestly. The first time I came in here, I got an immediate ladder. It spawned with a ladder, and then I killed a thing, and it pooped a ladder. But no ladders this time.
My aunt
Well,
has a dog named Amy. And the reason she's named Amy is because she was a stray that she found wandering aimlessly. And that is the actual answer she gives when people ask. And she spells it A-I-M-I-E.
see. I had a pet cockatiel that I found at the park under a pavilion, and I named it PC, which stood for Pavilion Cockatiel.
I had an orange tabby that I named Yellow.
I will admit, I also stole that from Power Rangers.
Ah.
Yeah, real talk. Oh god,
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
die again.
Block, block, block.
There's no block button. What are you talking about?
Yeah, there is. You press A.
No, I've never ever done that before. Hey,
Are
editor,
you
don't
being-
cut to me hitting the block button earlier.
Okay. I can't tell if you were messing with me or not.
I don't ever use it in the combat in this, but
I often forget I have.
yeah. I don't know what the timing is on it or like how I would use it in combat. It feels awkward, and you're kind of like locked in it.
Yeah, you just gotta hit it like right before they touch you and then they bounce off.
Yeah, I typically want to move more than be locked in that. Usually I'm facing the wrong direction when I'm trying to hit something anyway.
Ah.
So it doesn't feel like I would ever have a chance of facing the right direction when I need that to be. saving my
Well,
life.
you'll just have to do the good old-fashioned getting of good.
I'm a dodger, not a blocker.
Well, then
Except-
you're gonna have to do the good old-fashioned of get good.
Well, I usually bring food in with me, but I didn't do that at all today. Someone else seemed to have picked up every single forageable from the entire map.
I found one berry.
Yeah. Like I said, every single forageable.
Suck it.
That's very
Oh wait,
well.
we are further into the episode. I can say it. Suck my ass.
That's graphic.
Oh, my friend just invited me to a raid.
A rave?
A raid.
Shadow Legends?
A Pokemon Go raid.
Oh, I see. Don't play Pokemon Go while we're playing.
I
while we're
have
streaming.
to.
You don't have to.
Yes,
Turn off
I
your
do. I
phone.
have to be a good friend.
No, you have
I
to.
have to
record
at
our
least see
show.
what it is.
You cannot play this game while you're playing the show.
Want to bet?
I'm putting my foot down on this one.
I play this at work.
Yeah, don't do that at this job. Be a better employee for our show.
I need to at least see what it is.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't need to. You can go on living
Oh,
just fine.
did you freeze my phone?
Yes.
My phone is frozen. How did you do that?
With my rage.
My phone is actually frozen.
Good. I'm happy. I hope it burns.
You hope my phone gets freezer burn?
No, the battery gets all puffy and then bursts into flame. But I hope nothing is harmed or anyone is injured. when
Yeah,
this
careful. You're saying this to a very accident-prone individual.
happens. Well, stay
reminds
accident
me-
recumbent at worst then.
Which reminds me
Don't go fully accident prone.
that you were there the other day when I got hit in the eye again.
I was
This
piloting the
time-
automobile.
This time, I was sitting in the back of a car. The window was open like, what, 2 inches?
Yeah, like at most.
At most, 2 inches. I'm sitting in the back seat of a car. We're stopped at a red light. And a car drives past us, and somehow, against all godforsaken odds, a piece of slush off of the road outside flew up through that tiny 2-inch gap in the window, through the gap between my glasses and my eyebrow, and into my eye. And I don't know how.
The universe wants you to have an eye patch, and it thinks you'll look cool.
Look, I'm going to look cool as shit once I get my fake eye collection.
You need to, honestly, you just need to commit to wear an eye patch on right now, and then you'll be prepared for the event when...
But I don't know which eye I'm going to lose.
You just gotta pick the one you want to keep.
That's a real hard one. Damn it, I lost the notification because I had to reset the thing.
Lewis wants to grope my melons. All right. You can
Our
give him a
melons
squeeze
are not
for
ready.
$700. I guess that's fine. One squeeze, one quick honk. $700. Yeah. You can touch him. I mean, just Mayor Lewis.
Well, darn.
I mean, maybe
I missed the
you got $700
because my phone froze.
Good. Good, I'm glad. This gladdens me. Were you just standing still over there while you were fucking around with your phone?
I had to check because everything was fucked up.
This episode's going in the garbage.
No, it's not. This episode is going on the interwebs.
Everyone's gonna totally shade you because you're not focusing. I'm with them too. These hypothetical people that I have invented in my head.
I'm sure they'll side with me because that argument we had, quality. That's what people are here to see. Us at each other's throats.
No, the hypothetical people that I have invented in my head are on my side.
Well, hypothetical people in my head are on my side.
Well, my hypothetical
so we need
people
to now take a census of both hypothetical groups, find out which one outweighs the other.
Okay, well, my hypothetical people are a lot more bloodthirsty than most people might initially assume, and they have actually killed most of your constituents.
Well, that makes sense because a lot of my constituents are actually very blood-filled.
Yeah,
they're very plump people.
They're very overflowing with blood, they are.
Okay, Yoda. God, this is just a blood episode, isn't it? We started with talking about periods, and now we're just talking about bloodthirsty constituents.
She was
Usually I'm the
walking north, and
bloodthirsty
her head is like glitching as she's walking. What is happening? There's like a little line above her head.
I see that, and I think the game is just a little confused trying to keep up with all of us.
It's tired because of what we have going on. What are you doing up here? Let's go see where she's going.
Yeah, it's gotta listen to all of our bullshit. I can't imagine that's fun for my Switch. Also, my Switch is... Let's see, what year did I get that?
Do you know something I don't? Feel dizzy, do you? She's high, and she's just staring at railroad tracks. Look, me too, girl. Whatever.
Hey, sometimes you just want to smoke a joint and walk out along the railroad tracks.
That actually sounds really relaxing now that you say it.
Right? Any hoozle.
I mean, what about a specific hoozle?
Look at how much iron I just found.
That's a ton of iron. I have no idea what to do. The game, I don't know what to do.
Oh,
I'm just sort of following her around.
We had a list.
We did make a list.
We made a list last time of the things we wanted to do. I will check it once I'm out of the mines, because you apparently don't like it when I look at my phone while doing things.
I'm busy annoying the purple-haired chick. Abigail, yeah, that's her name. Oh, she's gone all super fast because I've slowed her down too much.
Yeah, she's trying to catch up to her route.
She's like, I'm scripted to be somewhere else right now.
I need to be right here, right now.
Oh, Linus, I love you. Here, do I have anything that you might want? Do you I can give you a carrot.
Yeah, I think you would appreciate a carrot.
Would you like a carrot, my friend? Much to the contrary.
Would you like a carrot?
He's not a big fan.
This doesn't do much for him.
Cave carrots. I could have given him the spaghetti, I suppose. Who doesn't like a fresh baguette pulled from the garbage?
Right? Especially Lewis.
That's Linus.
Linus.
Lewis is the mayor.
Right.
Does he like garbaguettes?
No.
Oh. How do you know?
He doesn't like anything. He hates everything. That's why I never befriend him, because I can never remember what to give him.
He is a hate-filled monster.
He likes blueberry tarts, I think.
I think I'm gonna go through the effort to bake you a fucking blueberry tart just so you'll like me.
Right. It's like, I guess I'll give him some of the universal loves. Things that universally loved.
Have
like
ice cream!
Pumpkins and rabbit's feet.
Eat a pizza! Does he like pizza?
He likes it. But it's not a love.
See.
Yeah. Like I said, he only loves like 2 things outside of the universal loves. Universal loves obviously being, you know, the things pretty much everybody loves, like rainbow shards, golden pumpkins.
Everybody likes golden pumpkins. Who doesn't like a nice golden pumpkin?
Right? I've got a golden pumpkin. I've got a golden pumpkin. It's going to get me into Wonka's pumpkin patch. I'm going to get lost in the corn maze, eat a whole stalk of corn, and turn into a corn man.
Willy Wonka's feeling spooky this year. He's got a pumpkin patch.
He's gonna pumpkin patch you right up. Like he
Is
did.
that-
That's what he does with all the kids that went through like the terrible mutations of going through his factory.
Ah, see.
They have to go through the pumpkin patch of recovery.
The pumpkin patch of healing.
It's where you get patched up.
He just turns you into a spooky mummy.
Or worse, an Oompa Loompa.
Oh god.
Is that where they truly come from?
Is that like a jaundice thing? What's going on there?
What?
With them being like orange.
It's not explained. They're just like that.
Assume it's a kidney dysfunction.
Well, if so, it seems to be their entire species. Also, they keep getting smaller with each iteration.
Don't they keep going back in time, too?
No, the first 2 were the Golden Ticket and Chocolate Factory tour.
Oh god, I'm getting batted. Oh god, I'm getting batted.
But the newest one is about him building the chocolate factory.
Oh god, they're everywhere.
Yeah, that kind of sucks for you.
Oh, I'm just gonna fucking leave. Bye, everyone. So they were smaller in the past. Were they children? Did he kidnap children, Oompa Loompa?
I suppose. So the one he had, the one you only see one in this movie, which is played by Hugh Grant.
Does he clone Hugh Grant Oompa Loompa? Perhaps? And through the cloning process, he makes them larger so that they can carry more and thus be better laborers for him in his factory? Are they made of candy, I wonder? Can I eat Oompa Loompas? Are they orange flavored? Are they like a gummy made manifest?
I hope not.
I want them to be sentient gummies, and that's my new headcanon for Oompa Loompas.
In the new one, the Hugh Grant Wonka says that he is actually quite large for an Oompa Loompa, even though he's like, I don't know, 10 inches tall.
Huh, that's
like,
really tiny.
Yeah, they're like this big now.
Huh.
It's like a foot.
That's really weird.
And he said that his friends called him Lofty. So at the end of the movie, he reveals he's actually short, and they call him Shorty Pants. And he wasn't
God!
too keen on going home.
Oh,
So
Wonka, I
Wonka
need to pick up this diamond. Please die. Oh, thanks, shit. Praise be to all of shit. That's not the thing I wanted to pick up. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna die. I made it to floor 85, so that's cool.
That's great. I got 30
leave.
pieces of iron.
I'm gonna leave with my diamond intact.
Cool. I've got 1 piece of gold, 30 pieces of iron, and 120 pieces of stone. which will be great once we start making staircases.
Indeed.
Because I need to get to the bottom of the skull caves.
Indeed. We must find its bottom.
Well, there actually isn't a bottom of the skull caves. You just got to get to level 100. And keep going after that. I've never made it past 150, though.
See.
I assume it's auto-generated past that point.
As someone who maybe modded the game a little bit just to see what the situation was, it just keeps on going.
Okay.
I'm sleeping in your bed!
How dare you?
Should I sell my diamond?
No. We only have one right now. Oh, well, we have one right here. Yeah, go ahead and sell it.
Sell. Formula! How about the fire quartz and quartz?
Yes.
Void essence.
Fire quartz, definitely.
Sell?
Yes.
Sell.
Quartz is kind of more valuable as, refined. But if you refine the fire quartz, it loses value.
Huh.
I did a fun little experiment.
What is the, get all of the shit out of my pocket into the box?
Hit the right bumper.
This is neither of these in the right box. Right bumper. Had to. Ooh.
I assume that's what you want.
It was.
Excellent. It's now midnight. I'm gonna lay down. Let's see. Oh, good. And we have time for one more episode. Let me,
Indeed.
while my character is asleep, locate my phone, put it somewhere after failing to join the raid.
I've caused it to stop existing from this reality entirely. Oh, I found it. That's too bad.
I've been sorry. It's just my friend keeps sending me requests for raids, and I keep missing them. I wanted to make one.
Oh, there we go.
Also, recently there was a Mega Latios raid, and I was hoping it was one of those. Because one of my strongest is a shiny 3-star Latios.
Well, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's pretty powerful.
The spreading weeds.
Well, they aren't up here.
I don't have any crops growing. What? What? What is it talking about?
I have no idea. Oh, tomorrow's the luau.
Oh, do we have anything to put in the stew?
No. Well, oh wait, let's see. I got some cranberry, or tomatoes. I got some tomatoes. They're all no star.
What spreading weeds is it referring to?
I don't know. My patch is fine.
Did they like break?
Check all the way to the left. Did we plant anything over there?
There's nothing planted anywhere. I was just over there.
Oh. Well, then I have no fucking clue.
Anyone in the comments have any idea what it could possibly be referring to?
I'm gonna go put this tomato in the community center.
Weird.
Oh! Wait.
Oh.
No, that's... Never mind. That's the same pattern. Ignore me. I am an idiot.
Oh, I guess I should be using the site with our silo and such.
Yeah, I gotta feed them chickens.
The chickens need
Got the rocks.
Speaking of which, they laid eggs. They have laid egg.
Laid egg?
They have laid egg.
For the subtitles, Eng is spelled E-G-N-G-G. That's how we're spelling Eng.
Hold on,
They
spell that
laid
one more
an
time.
Eng.
E-G-N-G-G, is that what you just said to me?
Yes.
I see.
Eng.
What's happening there? Oh, a giant rock is what's happening there.
It's like nap. It's like an E-nat.
Huh.
But with a flat E instead of a sharp E.
Ooh, many eggs.
Eggnat. Eggnat. Eggnog.
Are you having a stroke right now? Are you okay?
Wish I were.
That's a weird sentiment.
It would justify a lot more behavior.
Well,
It'd give me an answer for when my mom asks, "What is wrong with you?"
train, train,
Train, train, train. Anyway, I'm going to find that list of things we said we were going to do next time we played.
Yeah, we haven't done shit this whole several days.
We've just talked about stupid shit, and I played a different game.
You ever focus on
Addie
the line?
wanted to make a glow ring.
Oh yeah, I still do.
We wanted to chop some stumps around the farm. We needed more
Train,
hay,
train,
and
poop things,
I wanted to investigate the secret forest.
poop things,
It doesn't poop them out of the passenger cars.
poop them,
You gotta find the weird blocky cars.
poop. I missed the poop.
Well, sucks to poop.
I didn't succeed at poop. But I wanted poop. I'm sad now. I'm so sad I'm gonna chop down this tree.
Well, if you're so sad, then I feel bad.
No, you don't.
No, I don't really.
You don't care.
Anyway, it is Maru's birthday, by the way.
Ah.
She likes receiving battery packs, gold bars, and diamonds.
She loves batteries like Haley from American Dad.
I guess. I've not seen whatever bit you're referring to.
Haley loves batteries. What are you talking about? It's like one of her most well-known character traits. Should I keep this gold egg? Should we put gold egg into stew?
Oh wait, check to see if it can go into the community center.
No. It does not
Oh,
want
it needs
egg.
to be large eggs, right?
Yeah, we don't have large, we just have gold. Do we have mayonnaise maker?
I am not sure.
How do we not have mayonnaise makers?
We only just recently got the chickens.
That's true. What do we do to get the mayonnaise maker?
And we have to craft them.
Yeah, but like what causes that to happen?
You have it already.
Mayonnaise machine.
Wood,
we need
stone,
earth crystal.
and copper.
Do you have any earth crystal?
We have one.
Did you make a mayonnaise thing?
Let's see, it was wood, stone.
Here, I'll bring it up.
Oh yeah.
Wood, 20
One
or 15
copper.
stone, 1 copper bar.
15 stone, 15. Perfect.
Dope. Yeah, if we have eggs happening, we should definitely be making mayonnaise. And we can make the crap eggs worth something.
Indeed. I'm gonna put it over here because I don't know where else to put it.
It's a fine spot. I want more.
Now we just need this gold to finish up.
I'm gonna put the egg in the luau. In the stew. Or I could put this peach in the stew. Or a blackberry, perhaps?
I was hoping to put these melons in it if they're ready to harvest tomorrow.
Alright, I'll hang on to my egg as a backup.
All right.
The emergency egg. In case the times are trying and we need it.
Oh, these were the stumps we wanted to chop.
Oh yeah, they're awful. I hate them. And I hate you because of them.
Aw.
Yeah.
Wait, can you chop these the bigger ones? Because I can.
Copper axe. I can chop these.
Excellent. I'll focus on the regular size trees.
A chop.
You chop.
A chop chop. I use the chop chop fruit. And now I'm Tony Tony Chopper.
That's not how it works.
It should be. It is today.
That's such a weird conversation.
Most of them that
Most
we
of
have
them are,
yeah.
I suppose that's why we decided to start recording them.
Yeah, that's why we're here. The words that we say often make very little sense.
Could you imagine being, like, neurotypical and tuning into this?
But it would sound a lot like people speaking a foreign language, I'd assume.
At a certain point, definitely. If I were able to speak Pig Latin, I'd do so now.
Uye ante ixpe iglatin pay? Or igpe
Not fast
atne?
enough to speak it, but I can understand it.
Atne aspe enough say ute ixpe it te?
I didn't catch that last bit.
Say. Oh,
It's okay.
ukfe. Hi, chicken.
Mel.
Mel. So we've talked about it in subsequent episodes how we didn't like the names of the chickens, but we full on named them. We chose those names.
Yep, we chose that name, Mel. Good old Mel.
I think you chose Mel.
I like Mel.
I shouldn't have sold those other eggs. The mayonnaise machine worked faster than I thought it. Oh, they're still here.
Well,
Fuck yeah.
I'm waiting on these gold bars to finish up so I can give one to Maru for her birthday.
Do that.
I wish we had that pixie.
Go.
Oh, there you go.
What?
I'm bringing a gold bar tomorrow for her birthday.
Oh. Gold Baru tomorrow. I will bring her one as well. Hunt her down!
She should be at home.
You know
Ooh, I saw
her
the new
schedule?
season. More or less. I know most of people's schedule at this point. You know how much
creepy.
time I play to get in this game?
You're a creep.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Well, she's not in her room, which is good, because we can't get in.
Okay, so that's not where she is. I'm just running around holding an egg in the air.
Alright.
Which is normal for me.
Oh, there she is.
I found her.
Give her a golden bar.
Hello, friend Maru. I give you a birthday bar. Does she love gold bars? I guess everybody loves a gold bar, don't they?
She specifically loves it because she uses it for an invention.
A gold bar?
I assume something about conductivity. I'm not sure.
Great conductor.
There's a list later in the game. We'll get these lists of things people like. My sock is inside out.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier. I almost said something about it. I just kind of figured like you stepped in something with inside out.
No, I'm just inattentive. There we go. What was I saying?
I don't recall. I wish I had been paying closer attention to what you were talking about.
Oh, great. Yeah, good to know you're doing that.
No, I wish I was. I wasn't, but I wish I was. I'd like to be a better person than I am today.
Well, that takes effort. Explains why we're still here.
Yeah, that's probably why I haven't, improved.
Right. I remember now. Later in the season, or later in, I think, winter, we'll find it. We'll find a magnifying glass, which lets us unlock certain notes, which lets us find, like, lists people make of gift ideas for each other. Sometimes it'll be, like, a person's wish list. Sometimes it'll be a person's shopping list. Anyway, it adds, like, a long list of things that they love to your little notebook. Then you can, like, go over to this thing. And just click on a character.
Oh.
Yeah, Maru. Loved gifts.
From the secret notes.
Yeah, in the secret notes, one of her secret notes basically says things she needs for an invention she's working on. Gold bar, battery, iridium bar, a diamond. And I think one other thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna turn on it.
What are you going to turn into?
I'm gonna turn into a slime. You should know this by now.
Oh, I guess I should have known. What did I catch? I didn't catch anything. Yeah, now that's a cast to be proud of. Come on, fish. Surely you're like 2 inches away from the shoreline. They apparently were.
All right.
He's a lazy little
you
fish.
need to give me a better, more in
on.
detail update
Come on.
than just Jason Momoa and worm riding.
Maybe dick riding for Jason Momoa?
I mean,
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
I definitely ride that worm. I assume it has something
I
to
bet he
do with the
wouldn't like us.
giant worms of Dune, and that he's in the new Dune movie, but I don't really know for certain. And I'm going to let my imagination get away from me.
I guess we're all just thinking about Jason Momoa's worm now. But I bet he wouldn't like us calling it a worm.
Right? Especially
It's
with
not
the whole
a terribly-
Aquaman aesthetic, now it's an eel.
Uh-huh. Didn't even thought of that. It's not even midnight. I'm gonna keep fishing. You're boring. I'll do more fishing. This is the most driven I've been this entire
water.
this entire episode.
Right towards the end of it.
This is the most focused I've been on anything.
Mayo that egg.
Mail that egg, yeah. Can't mayo my gold egg. It's our backup.
Oh, did you not have another egg?
Oh, I turned all of them into mayo. Not eggs to mayo. But that was why I was fishing, because I wanted to watch the mayo maker. Great, I got a newspaper.
Let's see.
Come on. Be something cool. Be like a tarpon.
You wanted to make a glowstone. Do you still want that?
I do.
I'll make it for you.
Oh, yay. What are they made from?
5 iron bars and 5 solar essence.
Oh, we have 5 solar essence.
We have 13.
Oh. Glowstone ring. Don't throw it in the water now. Oh God.
You'll know where it is. It's like swimming for glow sticks.
I would jump right in. Oh.
Have you ever done that?
What?
Use glow sticks as like swimming pool toys?
No, I have not, but I didn't have a pool.
Ah, right. You lived in Florida. The coastline was your pool. Also, it doesn't let me give it to you, so I'm just gonna do that.
Lots of people have pools in Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm from California.
Whoa, that is a hella glowy ring.
Oh yeah, you got a radius.
That is not messing around.
Actually, I think I'm gonna make
It's
one
late.
too.
Oh wait, did I sell everything? Bed! Oh gosh! Oh gosh, rogues! Will she make it? Will she make it to bed? Oh god, she's going the wrong direction! Ah! 140! Ah! Anyway, we'll see you next time!
Here at
The
the
Glows
Rose Gallery. What did you say?
The Glows Gallery. 'cause
Oh, the
we were equipping-
glows, because we're both glowing
We
now.
glow! It's the
I get
Glows
it.
Gallery.
It's hilarious.
I'm going to bed for the night.
Bye, everyone.
Glow, little glow and glow.